Okay, so let's read about Sweden. Have you ever heard of St. Lucia's Day? It is one of the biggest celebrations in Sweden. This holiday honors a young girl in Rome who once put herself in danger in order to get food to people who needed it. As she was taking food to the people, she would wear candles on her head to light the way. St. Lucia's Day is celebrated on December 13th each year. A young girl dresses up in a white dress with a red sash. So get your red out. Let me find my red. And I want you to color hers. Her sash is her belt. That's what a sash is. So color her sash red. That is red on her dress. On her head, she wears a wreath with candles on it. The wreath allows the girl to have her hands free to carry food. Remember? So she's carrying all this food to the people who needed it, to the needy. She carries breads flavored with saffron and raisins called laskats. Many schools and towns pick their own child to play St. Lucia in a parade where carols are sung. Let's go to the next page. Christmas Eve is always very important in Sweden. Many families celebrate with a feast. This meal may include different types of fish, cold meats, salads, vegetables, and bread. You might even find people eating pickled pig's feet. You'll also see Yule goats guarding many houses or Christmas trees in Sweden. They are straw ornaments that are shaped like a goat. So they have them, the Christmas Yule goats, that's called Yule goats. They guard the houses or the Christmas trees. Make sure they're safe. In Sweden, presents are said to be brought by Tomten. So in the little story we just read about Hannah, you remember Tomten? He's a Christmas gnome. So he kind of looks like Santa, but it's a gnome instead. So they say Tomten means the Christmas gnome. He is known to live on a farm or in the forest, and Tomten has a long white beard, just like Santa, and dresses in a red robe, just like Santa. Okay, so those are what we just learned about Christmas in Sweden. So who gives them the gifts? Who gives them gifts? Heather, sorry. What's his name? Tomten. Tomten. That's how you spell it. Tomten. Tomten. Not right now. Boys and girls. Tomten is who brings them gifts. And does it say when he comes? Probably Christmas Eve, wasn't it? He comes on Christmas. Presents are brought by him on Christmas. So he brings them Christmas. Okay, what are some of the foods they eat? Do y'all remember? What's one of the ones y'all were like, ugh? What was it, Gracie?
Pickled pig feet.
Yes, pickled pig's feet. And then they also eat fish and cold meats and salads and vegetables. They eat a feast and bread. Those are all the things they eat, so that's a lot. Pickled pig's feet, fish, cold meat, salad, vegetables, and bread. On December 13th is St. Lucia Day. So when you're writing about Christmas in Sweden, you can talk about St. Lucia Day and what she is and what she wears. The girls dress up in white robes and red sashes with candles on a wreath on her head, and they deliver sweets. Remember the boys dress up as, do you remember what they're called? Star Boys. Yep. Yep. And some is Santa's helpers. So you could write about all of that in your writing. Right here we're just going to write that, but you can write about all that in your writing when we write about St. Lucia or Sweden. Then they have the big feast on Christmas Eve. So they feast on December 24th, Christmas Eve. That's when they have all their food. An eye. And then, what was it called? The Yule goat protects the Christmas tree, right? Or the house, yeah. the house or tree. So December 13th is St. Lucia Day. They have a feast on December 24th, Christmas Eve, and the Yule goat protects the house or their Christmas tree. All right, then how you say Merry Christmas in Sweden is God Jul. God Jul is how you say Merry Christmas. So in a minute you're going to write your 3 or more sentences about Christmas in Sweden. And you're going to make a tomten. So you're going to cut out his hat, his beard, and you're going to stick his little nose. It kind of hides in the middle there. And that's how we do the Christmas in Sweden.